made in the USA. It is a super smart solution to all your kitchen storage for your fruits and vegetables. And I mentioned your baked goods. This is the home collection, largest set we've ever done. It is a proprietary formulation. It's the heavier gauge home collection. This is going to last you much, much longer than anything that you see out there in the market. And nobody has the proprietary technology that Debbie has created here. It keeps your food fresher. It keeps your food fresher longer. It's the biggest home collection ever. It is a huge assortment of all different sizes, which we'll go over in a second. But it is washable, it is reusable, it is BPA free. It's perfect in the fridge, it's perfect in the cupboard, it's perfect on the countertop. Fruits, veggies, snacks, everything you could possibly want. And of course, the creator, inventor, wonderful lady is here. Debbie Meyer's here. How are you, my dear? Welcome.
Hello.
You know, I never, ever get tired of showing all your stuff because it's so smart. And everybody out there needs this. Everybody needs this.
This isn't a want, it's a need.
Yeah, it really is.
You are getting my biggest, I'm so excited. You're getting my biggest home collection ever.
Look at all.
All of this, we'll go over all the sizes in a few moments, but what's the most important part of it is what it does for you and your food and your budget. Come on down here. All right, look at these strawberries.
Yeah.
Those are the ugly strawberries, these are the wonderful strawberries. 9 days ago, I purchased strawberries. I kept these exactly the way I purchased them, put them in the refrigerator the way everybody does. These I simply removed from the original packaging, put them in my green box. 9 days later, what have I got?
Look at those.
Gorgeous
Over a week old.
Over a week, and they're perfect. I have strawberry garbage. I have strawberries in my family, and I'm not even gonna put that back. All right, so Butterfingers, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference there. I'm gonna show you raspberries at the same time because also these are 9 days. That's a very expensive plate of garbage. These, look at these raspberries. I'm gonna pick one up and roll it around in my hand. This raspberry is 9 days fresh. Wow. 9 days. Now, I want to explain to you why my boxes work and how they work, but we're gonna go over a lot of stuff here. My boxes are made, as Guy said, with my proprietary formula of natural ingredients. They are part of the construction of the box. It's not coating on, it's not something that can ever come off. You cannot wash out, you cannot wear out the effectiveness of my boxes. If your great-grandchildren end up with them, they'll still be working.
Still working.
That's the story. They are BPA-free, top-rack dishwasher safe, proudly made right here in the USA, and independent, scientifically tested by a lab. And so these are the results you can expect. You're gonna see day signs all over the table. Those are days that the lab tested and said, you can expect these results. 9 days on strawberries, 9 days on raspberries. It's all fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. So come on back here because I want to show you baked goods. There's an additional natural freshness agent added to the construction of the boxes that allows you to keep baked goods longer too. My claim and approved statement is Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes will extend the life of all produce, baked goods, and snacks. Independent laboratory testing, 11 days. So that's pretty much what you can expect your bread to end up with.
Big green bullseye right in the middle there. Yeah,
right?
And that doesn't take long for that to happen.
Does not.
Right?
Exactly. Instead, at 11 days, smell that. No.
Oh, I love the, you know what? Fresh bread smells so wonderful and so nasty when it gets that mildew smell.
Whether it's bagels, it's English muffins, it's bread, it's muffins, buns, hamburger rolls, hot dog rolls, any kind of bread, but we call this a bread box for a reason. It's because it holds a whole loaf of bread. When I'm gonna make sandwiches to take to work, or you've got a family and they're going to work, or they're going to school, or they're going to camp, you want them to put their hand in to make a sandwich, you want them to come out.
Look at that.
This is 11 days versus that 11 days.
How many of you have thrown away half a loaf of bread? Because one slice is bad,
And if one slice is bad, you have to get rid of all of it. You do not know how far those mold spores go, so you don't want to take a chance, you throw away the whole thing. This is an entire loaf of bread. Now the cool thing is that every box is a Debbie Meyer GreenBox. So I can keep a loaf of bread in it this time, I can keep carrots in it next time. It doesn't matter. So Guy worked very hard already this morning, so I'm gonna give him a cookie. These are soft baked chocolate chip cookies,
What's it say on that piece of paper over there? You're not gonna tell me what?
We've been together so long, I can't fool him. He knows.
It's a soft batch of cookies, delicious.
All right, it's 42 days fresh.
Oh my gosh.
That's independent laboratory testing.
That's a month and a half old
If you can keep cookies for a month and a half in your house, you're better than I am. But it's nice to know you can do it. 42 days. All baked goods didn't lose their taste, texture, or aroma, which is what we love about baked goods. So that's testing at 42 days. Come back here. 21 days on salad. I'm going to do a little science for you in just a moment. But look at this head of lettuce.
3 weeks.
3 weeks versus 3 weeks. Guess what? That's a bread box. I got 2 heads of lettuce in a bread box.
For lettuce.
It's perfect.
Yeah, even if you clean your lettuce, I got romaine. What about you put romaine in there?
I got romaine over there.
Oh yeah.
I'm still coming.
I know you are. Watch this. Come on, muscles. I know you can do.
You gotta look at my traps.
But look at inside.
Look at that.
That is what you want to eat.
Look at the smell that. I mean, there's just so much. There's so many beautiful aromas. Let's say I only finish this. I only have this much left. You put it back in the box, put the lid on it, and it continues to work. You store my boxes exactly where you would ordinarily store what's in them. It's in the refrigerator, it's on the countertop, it's in the pantry, it's in a drawer, wherever you would ordinarily put it. Tomatoes, in my world, I don't like it when they make faces at me.
No.
Look.
They're not supposed to be wrinkled.
Look at that tomato. It's got a face.
It does. He's got little eyes on there.
It's making faces
and these
at
are
me.
the same age, bought on the same day.
Look at this.
One in the green box and one just left on the counter.
That's what a tomato should look like.
Look at that.
What are we talking?
They're still alive.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
We're talking about saving money, saving produce, saving baked goods. Stop wasting your food. When you waste your food, you also waste your money. When you waste food, you're wasting resources. When you waste food, you're wasting time. Because what are you doing? You go to the store, you buy something, you turn it into garbage.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the store and buy another one and turn it into garbage. What are you thinking? Stop doing that. You don't have to do that.
How much money you're losing every month.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Remember that this is not a new idea. I introduced my green boxes 14 years ago. My green bags almost 17 years ago. Millions and millions and millions and millions of my green boxes are in use all around the world right now. That's one heck of a testimonial.
Yeah.
All right. This is the science. See that bag? What is that alien?
It looks explosive, so I'm
I know. I'm being very careful.
What's going on in there, Debbie? What's going on?
That is not air. That is ethylene gas trapped inside that bag. It's the natural ripening gas of all fruits and vegetables. It's odorless, colorless, and tasteless, but this is how I can show it to you because it's trapped in the bag. Look at the expiration date on that bag. February 3rd. This is supposed to be good until February 3rd. All right, look at inside. Look at that. Look at the garbage that's in there.
That happens pretty quickly,
Absolutely.
too. Yeah.
You can tell. It's not nowhere near February 3rd
fast,
yet.
right?
All right, so what you do when you're at the store is you actually buy the flattest bag you can, bring it home, and immediately put it into one of my green boxes. Get rid of the bag.
Yeah.
These bags are the original packaging of all kinds is actually just a transportation device. They're not designed to do anything but get the food to you. If you try to keep your salad in this and then roll it up, put a clip on it, staple it, heat it, I don't care what you do to it, you're actually trapped the gas back in there. You're trapping the very thing that's causing the problem and accelerating the rotting in the first place. So instead, when you put the things in my green boxes, my green boxes are designed to handle that ethylene gas for you. So you can just dump the salad in and you're gonna have salad when you want it. This is what we do in my house. This is a salad bar. Sure. Because I keep everything separate until the people choose what they want because I'm tired of them flicking things.
They bring them to work. They love it there. So you can put it in, leave it at your fridge at work, and you can have more, finish your salad the next day. You know it's still going to be fresh.
Look at that. This is a crime against nature. I don't know why. Everyone has found a couple of these in the bottom of that thing they call a crispy jar, okay?
Yeah.
Instead, what you really want to find is this. Hear this? Right to the very tip. Did you hear that sound? Color, moisture, nutrients are in that carrot. And guess what? This is a bread box. Look at all the carrots in that.
Yeah, and when you can buy in bulk, you save a ton of money, by the way.
And if you'd like to juice, make all those juices, we're talking about people wanting to move to plant-based diets. This is how you do it and have enough of it to eat all the time. You want to have the freshest possible stuff available all the time.
Yeah.
And this is how you do it. 3-week celery. That's dead. At 3 weeks, this is live.
Bought on the same day.
Look at that.
Look at the difference.
3 weeks, 21 days.
Even the color. I mean, this is dead.
And that's what tells you about the nutrients. When they've lost their color, they've lost everything, and it's all mushy. Listen to this one. Listen.
Yeah.
That's moisture. I'm soaking wet again.
Yep.
That's moisture. That's color. That's nutrients. guess what? It's another bread box.
Yep.
The
bread box is included, by the way, if you want to get one of those, and we're going to show you everything that else is included in it. I want to remind everybody, you know, we're doing the $40 gift card today.
Yes.
If you want to get this for free today and you want to try it out, you get $40 in your account if you get a brand new HSN credit card. So you might have to pay a little tax. I think that's all you would wind up paying, so it would be negligible, but you're going to get $40 in. Get one of these. Buy one, get another one, right? You can always get a couple because you will absolutely love these. And I'll tell you, every month when you are actually getting everything you paid for, not throwing thing away. And it's funny because especially seasonal stuff, which can be expensive, berries and things like that. You know, when we have
be afraid of this anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry about buying the things you love to eat or want to eat because you're not going to have the worry of them going bad before their time or before the time you get to eat them.
Yeah.
Look at this broccoli.
Look at the broccoli.
Look at the difference between these two. That and that are the same age. Look at the difference in the color and not to mention the texture. If I touch this, it'll just fall apart. That is 14 days, 2 weeks on broccoli. Oh, sorry, it's 3 weeks on broccoli. It's 21 days. You're also getting 3 of my little boxes here. I call them sandwich boxes because they are absolutely perfect size for sandwiches. Goes to work with me every day.
That.
But it's also a great portion size for berries or anything else you might like.
Yeah, and you eat with confidence because you know your food is staying fresher.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't worry, oh, should I? You ever did one of those things where you open it up and like, I wonder if I should still eat this?
Yeah, you start going like this. No.
I know, it's terrible.
Wow, I love that.
When did I buy that? I wonder if it's still good. You can tell by looking at it, right?
Okay, you want to see who's snacking on that? That's 2 weeks.
Oof.
That's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks. Look at the difference in that.
Yeah.
That is why my boxes are so popular around the world. That's why millions, tens of millions right here at HSN, but around the world. I just won 2 awards in South Korea for the best consumer product of the year.
Love it.
And the most trusted consumer product of the year for taking care of the customer. This is taking care of us all the time. You know what they're saying? New year, your way?
Yeah.
I want it my way all the time. I don't forget about the new year. I want it my way all the time. And my way is save money, save my food, and actually get to eat what we buy. They won't let me buy this.
Right, which is all you need.
This much, right? I need this much. Nope. They make me buy all this.
Yeah.
So why not keep it fresh?
I would say people throw herbs away probably more than anything else. I know that I have to buy, I love cilantro, and I use it in everything.
Slimy,
love it. But it goes, I mean, Debbie, it dies in 2 or 3 days
Yes, and
if you don't put it in the green box.
It gets slimy.
Yeah, it's awful.
You know these tortillas, you buy them in a bag?
Yeah.
Okay, in a couple of days they are
dried out.
They're
nasty.
Frisbees.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this. Look at this. And all I did was remove
and look how they fit.
Original packaging.
Look at that. It's perfect.
Remove original packaging. That's all you do. And put your items in my green boxes. So here I've got some more baked goods, some snacks. Remember, all produce, baked goods, and snacks, the life is extended. Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes are proven scientifically to extend the life of your fresh foods. It's extend the life of your baked goods and your snacks. Extending the life is much different than just putting something in a box and expecting it to just be there and be fresh. If you're storing in anything other than my green boxes, you're accelerating the problem because you're actually sealing in the gases. Yeah. And you're actually sealing, in the case of the baked goods, you're actually sealing in the air that's full of things. In the box, you're not removing any air.
No.
Unless and that's another point. If you're using my vacuum sealer, you can then keep things fresh in the freezer.
We've got that coming up too, by the way. We want to show you what you're getting, and we took them all out and we put the lids on. They'll come with their lids to show you, and they all will stack, by the way, when you're stacking them. But look at this. Is this the largest collection we've done?
This is the largest home collection, which is the heavier gauge boxes ever.
Yeah.
And frankly, you know, it comes down to about $2 a box with its lid.
You'll say that easily.
You put more than $2 in each one of these boxes when you're filling them up. So I'm going to go through what you get. You're going to receive one of my bread boxes, and this is a 6-quart box. You're going to get 3 of the 6-cup boxes up here, this size. You're going to get 4 of my 4-cup boxes, these. You're going to get 5 of my 4-cup square boxes. These are the most, I use these for almost everything. You're going to get 4 of my 2-cup rounds and 3 of the 2 1/4, which are the sandwich boxes. Plus, you're going to get over here, there's 2 bigger ones.
Look at the sizes.
8-cup boxes as well. These are wonderful sizes. They're my favorite sizes, so that's why I put them together.
Well, you're using for everything. You really will.
I want to go over to, I'm going to take a little stroll.
Are we going to go over to the fridge?
I'm going to go to the pantry first because I want to remind you.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
For the baked goods and snacks, so the breads and cookies and crackers and all those things, I keep mine, I have a little pantry, but I also keep things in drawers and in cabinets and cupboards. It doesn't matter where you keep them. This is just to remind you that you can keep those dry goods other places. So here's my 11-day breads. Here are my 42-day-old cookies. I've got popcorn there. You can see cereal up here. There's all kinds of things in all the boxes. You see how beautifully they stand together. But this right here, these two, that's the entire footprint of all 44 pieces. So if you need to store a few of these away, because you're not using all of them at the moment, they're not taking up a big footprint for you. So I don't create new problems. I just solve the ones I've got.
Speaking of which, we want to also show you, if we can, in the refrigerator. If you like to buy your stuff, and like most of us do, and store it, especially if it's fruits or veggies, look at how convenient, and the way that Debbie designed the sizing so that everything will have its own little place, right? Look at that.
I keep them in drawers. I always keep sandwiches ready because I know my family's going to show up at one time during the day and they're going to all want something to eat. So I keep sandwiches, excuse me. I don't keep butter up here, so I just put green boxes up there. I keep, here's my sliced citrus for drinks. I've got mushrooms. I've got everything in here. And in my house, we've always got fruit salad available. And I know it's going to be fresh.
Yeah.
And you want your family to eat fresh things, have it available for them.
Yep.
If it's good and fresh and beautiful and you open it,
yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love like cantaloupe and stuff like that, which they go bad so quickly when you try. You know, people will cut a cantaloupe and they put a piece of plastic wrap on it.
That is,
and it's like, what are you doing?
And the other thing about, let me give you a little more science. That ethylene gas does not just come from the side that's cut.
Right.
These things aren't cut. These are not cut. The ethylene gas comes from within. It pushes out through every pore of that piece of fruit or vegetable because Mother Nature wants it to rot. She wants those seeds inside to go back to nature and grow another one. She doesn't care how it gets there. So what she'll do, if it's not consumed, she'll rot it. Look at these peppers, 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know how expensive these things are?
Well,
I never understand why the red ones are more than the green ones.
And the yellow? I mean, the yellows are
I don't
nuts.
get that.
Okay, this is more than a flex pay right here.
Yeah.
Because these are dollars each.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at the difference between that. There's a leaf on that one. Look at the difference between that green pepper and this green pepper. They're the same age. These were simply stored in my
3
green
weeks. Like look at that. That is a 3-week-old pepper.
And that's an expensive.
Yeah, these orange ones are even worse than the red ones.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the sound you want to hear, and you want to see the freshness inside.
Watch this.
And look, they're as perfect as the day you picked them up.
When the seeds are still intact, all that moisture. Can you smell it?
Yeah, I know.
Last night I was saying if I wasn't on television, I'd be taking a bite out of it.
When they're fresh, they have this amazing life smell that's just like peaches, and I mean, even when you think of pears and things like that, look at the difference.
14 days. These are the same age, same time. These are stored on my countertop. That's the difference, 14 days. You can stop wasting your food dollar. I've never heard one person say, you know what, I don't mind if I throw away $10, $15 a week on food. What do you mean throw away $15? If I spend $15, I want to eat it.
And everybody out there, all of you who are watching right now, I know probably on a weekly or monthly basis you're throwing food away. And you're throwing it away because it went bad, because you didn't eat it all, or you didn't have a way to store it properly. Think about even like, things like onions and garlic and things like that. You know, that you smell up your entire refrigerator. This is a way to actually not only preserve them, but keep everything fresh and keep the scents fresh and clean as well. Look at the difference in mushrooms. And these are actually probably not even at a point where they're not good for you at all.
And
then you see fresh food right there. Well, look at these. That's ready to go to the mulch pile.
That was long before 9 days.
Yeah.
That's the difference, 9 days. Now, I'm going to just repeat for you, because it's been a couple of moments since I told you, my boxes are made with my proprietary formula of natural ingredients. They're part of the construction of the boxes. You cannot wash out, you cannot wear out their effectiveness. They can go through to your great-great-great-grandchildren, they'd still be working. Doesn't matter where they are, they will work as long as they exist. You've seen a lot of whole fruits and vegetables on the table. It doesn't have to be whole. I buy my mushrooms pre-sliced because I like the convenience of that. And I'll tell you that ethylene gas is pumped out even faster when a fruit or vegetable is cut or Mother Nature considers it damaged.
Yeah.
So she's going to rot it faster.
Exactly.
So that's why you're
so it can go back to the earth. It's actually a very normal process, but
we're slowing it down.
Right, but we're humans, so we need to eat things when they're fresher. Their vitamin content is better.
Exactly.
Right?
And the big thing is, I'm not going to turn old stuff new. You're not going to have mushrooms look like that, put them in a box, and they turn out like this.
Right,
this isn't a magic act. This is science. What's going to happen is I'm going to slow down the process of Mother Nature. We're going to allow these fruits and vegetables to, if they're ripening, like in the case of pears or peaches, they're going to ripen slowly so that you get to eat them at the peak of their ripeness.
That's what I love.
And it won't be tomorrow if you put it today. So come back here for a moment. I just want to show you these ears of corn have been here for 14 days. Again, a bread box used for corn. I don't have to be in the store when everybody else is in the store.
Yeah.
I got ready for tonight's barbecue 2 weeks ago.
And if you want to pop it in a picnic basket, you can take it with you because it's great for conveyance of your foods as well. Everything fits perfectly. I always struggle with things like lettuce, both romaine and head lettuce, of where to put it. And if this happens to you, then guess what? You stored it wrong. You just,
it's as simple
plain and simple.
If it's not in a Debbie Meyer GreenBox, it's not going to last as long.
It's not going to last, right?
That's 3 weeks. That was a romaine at 3 weeks. This is a romaine at 3 weeks, the same time, from the same package probably. Listen to this.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear. So every fruit and vegetable has the most amazing aroma.
They really do.
And when they're really fresh and you can keep them like this, you're going to be so delighted. You're going to come home from a trip, a vacation, a business trip, whatever it is, and find fresh food. Part of my problem is I was throwing away food before I went away. Yeah. Because I knew I was going to come home and be rotten.
Yeah, or you come back and you're like, oh, I forgot to do this. You know, you can go away for weeks at a time and come back and your food will still be fresh. Let me tell everybody again, normally $64.95. Today it's only $39. If you get a brand new HSN credit card today, it's $40 in your account. You can get this home for free. If you want to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to your grocery dollar or whatever it is you're spending, this is the way to do it. It's the largest set we've ever done. We have a size for everybody and every job and every fruit or vegetable or baked good or whatever it is that you want to put in there. I mean, it's going to make whatever you put in there last longer. It's scientifically proven. I love that you said this is not a magic trick. No. This is real science and natural science that's going to actually help to preserve your fruits and vegetables so that you save money and you're not throwing things away. It's $9.99 on your credit card if you want to get it home. It's ridiculous. And I'm telling you, it pays for itself very, very quickly. When you think about a big bowl of strawberries, or I love blueberries.
Oh, yeah.
Blueberries. Let me tell you how fast those suckers die if you put them in a regular container. Yeah, but no, it makes, talking to me? Well, it makes me angry because I pay $5.99 for a little cart of berries. Yep. And if you don't eat them within a day, if they're traditionally stored, they get soft and they're no good.
I even hate to say traditionally stored because it's the wrong storage.
Yeah.
That's what it's all wrong. Your green beans, you're not supposed to be able to tie a knot in a green bean. All right? You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's 2-week-old green beans. This is what you're supposed to be able to do with a green bean. Snap it. Look at that moisture, color, everything. It's fresh, it's snappy. They're nice and firm. We talked about onions. Look at those green onions. You don't want this shriveled up mess. This is 2 weeks green onions. I love to keep them because I put them in omelets, I saute them, I do everything with them. But I want them fresh, and I want not to have to throw away the half, you buy them in bunches and you throw away half of it. You've wasted all that money and time. Again, this is the same cabbage. This is 2 halves of the same cabbage. I simply cut it in half. 14 days, rotten. 14 days in my green box, perfect. So now when you go to use a cabbage and make your own coleslaw, you know what's going into your food. You don't have to add that extra sugar and all those extra salts and the gums and things that they use in the dressing. Make your own. If you want to talk about plant-based diets now, this is how you do it. But let's talk about baked goods and dry goods again for a moment. Love my veggies, love my salads, but I am a girl who loves a good donut.
Why not?
Why not keep them fresh longer as well instead of letting them get
And those get stale quickly.
Quick.
Yeah.
These are little sliders. I keep these ready. These are little slider sandwiches that I made. I keep these ready because my grandchildren like to come over and they eat everything. So those are ready. I love to give away baked goods. Give them away in one of my green boxes. I give them baked good. A way to keep them fresh longer. They keep the box that can be used for anything. So remember, if it's cookies this time, Next time they can put mushrooms in it. It doesn't matter. Every box is a Debbie Meyer GreenBox, so every box is effective on all produce, baked goods, and snacks. On this table alone, this second table, if we throw away every one of the things that's bad, you could have purchased 2 sets.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're talking
Especially the
about
peppers.
Yes, we're talking about food being very expensive. All right, if you're serious, when you want to be really serious about your food budget, you want to be really serious about stop wasting food. You want to be really serious about not wasting your time or the resources that go into growing these things. It costs money to grow produce. You don't want to waste all of that. This is how you do it. And all you do is, without doing any extra work, you just remove original packaging, put the items in my green boxes, put the lids on it, and store them as you would ordinarily store that object. You don't have to do anything differently than you're already doing it.
And
look at,
this is everything that you're going to get when you order today. And honestly, it's the largest collection we've ever done. This is the home collection, so this is a heavier gauge. This is going to last you a super duper long time, and they work for as long as you have them. You can't wash it out. They are dishwasher safe, and you can use them in any way that you like, any capacity that you like. They're going to last you forever and ever. And look at all the different sizes. We have, for instance, 4x2 cups, smaller, larger, bigger. The bread box, which you get. You know, we tried to offer this as a 2-pack, as an upsell. It sold out so quickly. We were like, oh my gosh, it's gone. But you do get one of these as well when you order. And then larger sizes. And again, put whatever it is that you'd like to put inside there, but watch over time as when you open them up, and it could be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Watch when you open them and be like, oh my gosh, this really works. Debbie wouldn't be here as long as she's been here if this didn't work. Years and years. And I will tell you, 14 years. How many products stay on shopping TV? First of all, that long? They never do.
First of all, I've been on television for over 20 years. Two decades of people trusting me to bring them things that I create. And I create them because I solve my own problems first. I had to stop wasting my food. I had to stop doing that walk of shame every single week.
Oh, yeah.
I want, cleaning out your refrigerator. Oh, this is bad, this is bad. To me, it was just crazy. I was wasting my time to go back and replace the very thing I just threw away. And I was just repeating the process. I had to stop it. So that's how I worked it took me a few years, but I worked on formulas that could actually be incorporated into the box itself so that it will keep things fresh. But this is not, people will say you put things in a box, any storage box, storage bag, and it'll keep it fresh. No, it doesn't. It accelerates the problem because I told you about that ethylene gas. It's trapped. Whatever bag it is, whatever box it is, if it isn't a Debbie Meyer green bag or green box, it doesn't do anything for your food but hold it and accelerate the problem because it's trapping the ethylene gas. My boxes work to control that ethylene gas for you, so I can extend the life. It's a hard thing to wrap your head around if you've never heard it before, but wait until you open up something and you go, oh my gosh. Yeah. We had 2 callers last night who were absolutely wonderful. There was one woman said she put something away in her crisper drawer in one of my green boxes, forgot about it. Yeah. A month later, she came back, she wanted to use it to make soup or something.
It's the best.
And she opened it and it was crispy. It was celery, that's what it was. Yeah. Remember that my boxes start to work the moment you put something in. From the moment it goes into the box, you are actually extending its life from that point on. So if you don't use the whole head of lettuce, put whatever's left back in it. You're going to put the lid back on the box, and you're going to put it back in the refrigerator. That lettuce will be fresh for you when you go back to it. I just want to tell you again how and why my boxes work. They are made with my proprietary formula of natural ingredients that are all part of the construction of the box. You cannot wash it out, cannot wear it out. They are BPA-free, top rack dishwasher safe, microwave safe. They are going to extend, and proudly made right here in America. They are going to extend the life of your produce, your baked goods, your snacks, and extend the life means they are going to stay fresh longer. I can't make it fresher than it was when it was new.
I'm trying not to touch that head of lettuce.
You don't want to touch that.
That is 3 weeks of just being in the fridge, right? And want to see what it looks like when it's inside the Debbie Meyer GreenBox? Look at the difference. Look. I mean, come on.
This is 3-week lettuce.
Yeah.
It's just,
bought
you
on
know,
the same day.
Give me some blue cheese dressing.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like what's out here.
So, and if you don't want like science experiments inside of your, I'm afraid this is just going to blow. You might want to hide this thing. We'll put it down.
Carefully down.
But if you want to save money, I mean, the bottom line with this is, listen, is that you're going to save money because your fruits and vegetables are going to last longer. If you value your customer dollar, and when you go to the store, you buy something thinking, well, it'd be nice to finish everything that I bought at the store and not be throwing away a large percentage of it.
This is how you do it.
This is how you do it. Debbie is going to be coming back again with our Today Special in our next hour. She's got some other goodies for you coming up in this hour, but get it while you can. It's a huge configuration. It's going to save you lots of money. You're going to love it. Now we're going to take the air out. We're going to show you how you can prolong shelf life of